Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 480th meeting of Noida Plus Toastmasters Club. Let me take you to the times when I was younger. I had this unshakable belief and desire to move out of my hometown. So I prayed hard and worked even harder. I gave few of the competitive exams and with the grace of UPTU, I got admission into one of the colleges in Noida. Now I was very happy about it. My family probably was not that happy about it, but I started off what person who is very excited would do. I started packing all my luggage, all my blanket, basket and bed sheets, and landed here in Noida. First few days were full of challenges. First few days were full of first that I was doing in my life. I was just coping with that. I vividly remember the time when on the next morning, I had to get up and I realized, and that was a shocker to me, that you cannot use the washroom freely as you used to do at your home. So you have to get your bucket, which you have placed under your bed. You have to now go to the washroom. You have to stand in the queue and then wait for your turn to use the washroom. That is such a traumatic experience that after so many years I can't just let go of that feeling. I still feel that why I did that. Probably I was not ready to go out of the house, to go out of my hometown. But somehow I managed that first. But I got a shocker of my life when my parents asked me to travel on my own. Now for first few months, they were managing my transportation. So I was going from hostel, I was coming from my home, I was managing on my own. But one day, they decided that now you have to go on your own. Then I went to my mother pleading that I can't do this. Then I said, you have to drop me at least midway. Then she said, okay, I'll go with you from Meerut till Hapur at least. And then after that, I had to board the bus on my own. Now I was so worried and I was so confused. What would I answer if bus conductor asked me more than one question? The one question I was prepared was, where you need to get down. I was so nervous about it. What if he asked something else? I could not answer. But with that anticipation, nervousness, I reached to my hostel and I almost failed my unit test. But that was the last time I felt this. That was the last time I felt that I could not do this. But that first gave me a lot of courage. So much so that I absolutely love traveling solo. And I have done it in the past. Traveled across multiple cities within India and outside as well. I absolutely love that. So that day what happened? That first gave me the courage to do something better in my life. That first might not be very perfect, but that gave me the courage that I could do more in my life. And we will hear more on this subject from our Toastmaster of the Day, Nishit Jain. But there is one organization also that is doing first for all of us. That is Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International, which was established long back in 1924. 100 years of experiential learning. 100 years of providing the first to individuals. And how it is doing? It is doing with the help of a lot of clubs, and Noida Plus Toastmasters is one of the clubs, which was established way back in 2016. So we are talking about 10 years of learning here in the club as well. And it is one of the best club in our area district division, and we can vouch for it by looking at the different awards that we have right now. Toastmasters International and Noida Plus has provided a lot of people with this lot of opportunity of first in their lives. And today also, we will give that opportunity to you, who probably will be giving the first icebreaker today. Probably who would be doing the first table topic or evaluation. With that, we'll move ahead with the Toastmaster of the Day. But before, let me call on stage the guest that we have. So can you please come on stage and talk about yourself, tell what brings you here and what are your expectations from the club. Give a big round of applause to him.
told me to join this Toastmasters to improve your English. So I joined this. I joined this play, and I talked to Mr. Alnas, and he told me to join this. So it is the first time to join Toastmasters. Okay.
Thank you so much. And we are hoping that your first would be helpful for you in the longer run as well. So we don't have a lot of guests today, but we have one of the founding member with us. So we have Neha with us, who is DTM Neha basically. So I would request her to please come on stage, talk about your experience, what brings you here after so long, and share something that would be Good morning, everybody.
Some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Neha Gupta, and I have been with this club since the very beginning, since the very first day, 21st June 2016 to be very precise. And well, what brings me here? I was here in Noida, and whenever I'm here, it is like an obligation to come here and attend the meeting, meet everybody. So that is why I'm here. And Toastmaster is like a home to me. Wherever I go, in any city, I try to attend a meeting there. So like yesterday I was in Agra. I attended a Toastmasters meeting. So we had a demo meeting, and it's always lovely to meet motivated people who actually come here in Toastmasters, because they are self-motivated. They are coming on Sunday morning. Nobody actually wakes up at 8 o'clock and then get ready and come here. So they are self-motivated people, and that really drives me to meet new people every single day and learn from them. And I'm sure each one of you is actually motivated because of that. So I'm sure we are going to have a great meeting today, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay.
Thank you so much. And obviously we will also try to engage you, and we'll give you some impromptu roles as well. That would be surprise. So we don't want to unlock this now, but as and when we will go into the meeting, we'll tell you that this is something that you need to do. Okay? Yeah. With that, I would like to now call up on stage our Toastmaster of the day, Nishit Jain, who will talk about the first. Being first time, and he will take us to the journey which will be fruitful for us. We'll learn something great today, and for that I would like to welcome Nishit on stage. Give it up for Nishit!
Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti, for handing the stage to me, and let's have a round of applause for her as well. So last week